Phase 4 was a giant meh. It was good and bad. There was a mainly bad though. You can tell by the sign I'm not really happy with most of the stuff that came out this phase, but there's some good stuff in there. Let's start off with number 18, which is She-Hulk. This show fucking sucks. It's 9 episodes too long. If you don't understand what I'm saying there, I'm basically saying the show should not exist. I mean, they can try and make a She-Hulk show, but I mean, it better not be anything like this. This show trashes on men at some points. And at the end of the show, it has like this really weird fourth wall break thing that makes me question how is She-Hulk gonna fit into all this in the future. Like if you know what I mean. Like if she sees Kang and realizes how powerful he is she just gonna go over to Marvel Studios and ask Kevin Feige to, kick Kang out because he's too powerful? The fuck? How does she work on all this? And no, I'm not a misogynist. I just want to get that cleared out. I'm not a misogynist, and I do not hate women. I think women are fine. I guess they're fine. God, I hate even having to say this. People should already know it. Just because I'm hating on this show that favors women doesn't mean I don't like women. Oh man, this protagonist sucks too. She-Hulk is unlikable. She belittles Bruce, basically saying that she has more life problems than he does, which is a fucking lie. We don't even get to see much of her life problems. The only thing we got to see before that is her getting catcalled and her asshole coworker belittling her. Those aren't really main problems. So yeah, that's She-Hulk. Fucking sucks. Black Widow is number 17 because it just has no reason to exist. Like, Black Widow has already died. There's no more story to tell. And Black Widow is a character who has been sidelined throughout the entire MCU until this movie. She was a character who deserved a movie, but unfortunately, it got written by what's the word? Incompetent people. The movie sucks. It's got a really bad villain, and this movie should have came out in the Infinity Saga, because what the fuck is it doing in the Multiverse Saga? Has no room in there. Miss Marvel is boring. It's not as boring as She-Hulk, but it's boring. I watched this show with my dad. He's a real stand-up guy. We were watching the show. We got to episode 1. He couldn't watch the rest until he finished She-Hulk. Yeah, take that in for a second. He was able to withstand the embodiment of shit. But he couldn't finish this. I don't know if I should be, like, disappointed or proud. But yeah, this show is boring. There's nothing bad, particularly. Larry, fuck it. The villain isn't good, though. It's Damage Control from No Way Home. Yeah, for some reason they really want to just kill this teenager who has powers, Miss Marvel, Kamala. You know, I forgot why. I don't know why they just want to kill her. They didn't really do that to Spider-Man. You know, he was a super-powered teenager. They decided to go after Miss Marvel instead of him, but alright. I guess that's how it works. Yeah, I'm sure by the text on screen you can tell why I don't like this movie. This show is a joke. It's a joke. Every minute in this movie, there's at least, like, 4 jokes. Which, you know, judging how this movie's almost 2 hours, it's kind of a lot. Gorr is a wasted villain. And you're gonna see a lot of me saying wasted villain in this video, because Marvel loves wasting their villains. They don't like saving them for an actual team, like a bad a villain squad or something. So I guess, yeah, Gorr gets wasted. This movie has too many jokes in it. Shit, man. I don't know the end. I forgot. I remember, like, some little girl lives with Thor now. So Thor's like a dad. And I really hope they don't pull a Star Wars for the next thing Thor's in. Now, if you don't know what I'm practically saying, let me clear it up for you. Star Wars has done this thing where some old man takes care of a child. They've done that with The Mandalorian, with The Bad Batch, and now they're doing it with, they did it with Obi-Wan. And I think they're gonna do it with Thor. I really hope they don't. Jane also gets wasted. Need I say more? And Falcon and the Winter Soldier, holy shit. It's boring. It's boring. I mean, there's not too many flaws with the show. The main cons of this show is that it's boring and the villain kind of sucks. The villain is this terrorist group, and Falcon doesn't really agree with the word terrorism for them, but they're terrorists. They're terrorists. They do terrorist things, which to me, that makes them terrorists. Yeah, that's about it. It was nice to see Baron Zemo again. I liked him in this. But that's all for this. Eternals, yeah. It's a wasted villain. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think wasted is the right word. The villain shouldn't have even been in the movie. He did nothing at all. He was even worse than... Actually, no, it was better than Dreykov. Or whatever his name was from Black Widow. At least this villain tried to do something. This villain just tried to take the powers of the Eternals. Yeah, that's it. But, yeah, this movie tried to tell a bunch of stories of, like, these characters. That's why we get like 15 flashbacks in this movie. Not a fan of it. After the 5th flashback, it kind of gets annoying. Um, trying to think. Is there any more bad stuff? I don't. Yeah, they focus on some characters, and then some characters don't get any attention at all. Like Ajax, that speed girl. She's a background character. So is Druig. Only thing you really know about those two is that they both have a connection. Like, they got a relationship. That's about it. Hawkeye. Yeah. The villain got wasted. And the villain, no. The ending was a little confusing. I didn't understand the ending. Like, they have a Christmas reunion, and then it ends. I don't know. I don't know what happens to Kate Bishop. That basically, they focused a bunch of attention on Kate Bishop. They shouldn't have. This released the same year as Black Widow, and the main reason is because they had to push Black Widow into as fast as they could, because if this show came out, it would have been confusing as hell. Like, Yelena would just be there for no reason. I have a ton of bad things to say about Black Widow, but that's for another video. But back to this. Yeah, the villain got wasted. Kingpin. The thing about Kingpin was that there was no point in even hiding him. Everyone on the internet already knew who it was, because all those theories and stuff. You already you spoiled it. You spoiled it by actually, no. Yeah, we already knew. We figured it out. It wasn't a theory. We already knew. There were way too many hints. Oh yeah, we don't know what happened to Kingpin. He just showed up for one episode and then left. It's a waste. It was a waste of a good character. I know he's gonna come back. You don't have to scream that at the video, but yeah, I know he's coming back. They wouldn't waste an actor like, oh, fuck, I forgot. WandaVision. Yeah. The premise for the show is a sitcom. I hate sitcoms, but this is a good one. It kind of makes fun of sitcoms a little at some points. I like that. I hate sitcoms. I hate the laugh tracks. If I'm not laughing, it's not funny. But, yeah, it's got a bad ending. Basically, as the show goes, Wanda is the villain. She's the villain of the place, of Westview. And then Agatha comes in. I don't have anything wrong with Agatha as a character. But she shows up and takes the blame for everything. It's no, Wanda's the villain. Not Agatha, not White Vision. No. It's Wanda. Yeah, well, let's get right into the next shit stain. Alright, never mind. This is not a shit stain. What If is pretty good. There isn't really mainly any bad things about it. There's not a ton of bad things. The only real bad thing is that the episodes, like, this show is too short. Well, no, it's not too short. Fuck. It's just when you're really getting invested into the show, it ends. Like, the episode ends. In the What If Zombies episode, I was so hyped for what's next to come, because zombie Thanos with the Infinity Stones. And then it ends. I was getting invested, and then it ends. Luckily, there's going to be a season 2, and even better, there's going to be a What If Zombies show. Boy, I'm excited. Alright, I am Groot. This has the best CGI in Phase 4, which is very hard to believe, because if that's the case, they put all of their CGI into something that's, I don't want to say it, but pointless. Like, I like the show, it's goofy, wacky, like it, but there's no point in it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just there to be fun. It's fun. It's a fun collection of shorts. But all of their CGI went into this. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. But when I compare the CGI in this to stuff like Thor: Love and Thunder, I get a little, like, goofy and gaffy. Like, I just laugh. It's funny. It's funny how something that is 5 minutes has the best CGI out of all of these films and shows. Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, this movie focused way too much time on Scarlet Witch and America Chavez. These two are good characters, but they did not need this much attention. It just shouldn't happen. Otherwise, then call it, I don't know, the America Chavez movie or Scarlet Witch. Like, if it's a Doctor Strange movie, give the attention to Doctor Strange. This movie had way too much hype for it. There was way too much hype. I was hyped. I could not wait to see the Illuminati. I could not wait to see their role in the multiverse. What they could do for Secret Wars or the Kang Dynasty. You know, multiverse related. Like, they could do stuff for the future of the MCU. And then they get wasted. They die. They die within, like, 5 minutes of even getting introduced. And it's like, what was the point in even being there? There was no point in being in the movie. There's some good things about this movie. Like, I like Doctor Strange art, Doctor Strange character art. It's good, but I mean, it's just you have characters like Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Carter, and like all the characters, Professor X, they all come in. You know, you're excited as hell, and then they just die. Like Reed Richards is an idiot. Yeah, he snitched on Black Bolt. Nice job. One good thing about this movie is the fact that Sam Raimi did some, little things to it. Like some Ash from the Evil Dead stuff. Spoiler alert, I have not watched Ash and the Evil Dead 1 or 2. There's probably people judging me right now. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll try and watch those movies. I've only seen some clips, like a woman getting killed by a tree or something. But yeah. You could tell by some scenes in Multiverse of Madness that, yeah, this is some, like, Ash from Evil Dead vibes. That's really it for this slide. Let's move on to the next. Shang-Chi is a good movie. I like the acting in it. The actors are great. Story's great. The villain is a dragon that manipulated Shang-Chi's dad, but yeah, it's good. Shang-Chi is a good character. Cannot wait to see more of him in the future. Wenwu and I forgot his name. I think his name is Death Dealer, which now that I think about it is kind of a lame name. No, it is a lame name. But those two characters got wasted, which is kind of a shame because they're both really cool. Like Death Dealer didn't get much attention, but he's cool. It's not really much more to say. It's overall pretty good. Loki, oh boy. Loki's pretty damn good. It had a really good ending. Like this ending is how you end a show. This is how you end a show. Like all the other cliffhangers for the shows suck. They all suck. This is how you end the show. This is how you get people excited for what's next. There are some silly things, like Loki and Sylvie basically committing incest. At least I think it's incest. Like, it's just one of those weird questions you would ask at the lunch table of your school. Like, if you cloned yourself and then made out with the clone, is it incest? Technically, yes, but this is like a different version of you from a different multiverse. So it's weird. Getting sidetracked. Like Kang does not show up, but he's hinted at. There's a statue of him in the TVA. Really fucking cool. Kang is my favorite villain, and it's a good thing he's getting the recognition he deserves. Alright. Werewolf by Night. It's really good. I don't have many complaints about it. It's only one, and it's too short. Like, they give stuff that does not deserve attention, they give it attention. Like She-Hulk. 9 fucking episodes. Should not be that long. It shouldn't be that long. Like, that's one of the... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fucking asshole. Hold up. Alright. Anyway, we had some interruptions there, but anyway, yeah, too short. They give way too much attention to stuff that doesn't deserve attention. She-Hulk is one of the only shows that I would say deserves 6 episodes. And yeah, that's the cons for the show. This is better than most movies and shows that have come from Marvel in the past year or two. I like the style of the film. Black and white. Wish we got more stuff like this, but like as a movie. Although I'm really scared to see how people would react to that. Like, well, I'm not scared, but I don't think people would like the black and white. I mean, I like it, but there's some douchebags out there who wouldn't. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Yeah, this was amazing. It was hilarious, and, you know, it's shorter than Werewolf by Night, but it feels like the right length. Like, it's long enough to be the right length of how it should be. Kevin Bacon, awesome. It's really good. I can't put it into words how amazing this is. The opening, the first 10 minutes, awesome. Not saying the rest of it isn't as good as that. They're all every scene's good. It mainly focuses on Mantis and Drax, who haven't really gotten the attention that they deserve in other films and stuff. But, you know, I like them more now because of this. So, oh, by the way, Groot got chunkier in this. I like it. Moon Knight. Yeah, this is the best show. This is the best show for Marvel. It deals with mental illness, personality disorder, all that, and did a good job at it. The story's good. The character's good. There's a female character that they didn't shoehorn as Yas Queen, Slay Bitch, or whatever, which is good. Nobody likes them besides Yas Queen bitches. And yeah, it's good. There's a few cons. I'll get into that right now. The ending just turns into a giant CGI fight. It's like when WandaVision, it's good. It's really good until it ends. It just turns into a giant CGI battle. Like fucking gods are fighting in the sky. And, Jake Lockley, we already knew he was there. They gave us too many hints that he was there. And they told us in the post-credit scene. We already knew it. Wasn't really a surprise. Arthur Harrow is the best villain that was introduced in Phase 4. I'm gonna just say it. Like, he has some good character development. But he got wasted. He got killed. Which makes me, disappointed for Marvel, because they just kill villains. They kill them off. Wakanda Forever. It's good. It's good. It's got a good villain that they don't kill off, thank God. There's some stupid crap in there. Like Namor and Namor City and Wakanda basically joining forces. I thought that was kind of stupid because it wasn't between Wakanda and, you know, the city itself. It was just between Namor and Shuri. Anyway, Shuri had good character arc. It was good. They handled the death very well. They handled Chadwick Boseman's death well. The comedy doesn't stick though. It doesn't stick. It's forced, like every other comedy in, you know, Marvel. But, you know, that's just how it's gonna be. Besides Guardians of the Galaxy, those are funny. There are some weird points, like the post-credit scene, like the post-credit scene. Apparently Black Panther had a son before he died, who is named T'Challa, yeah. So, his son is named T'Challa, and people say that this kid is gonna be the next Black Panther, because, you know, recasting him isn't gonna go well. They're gonna use Shuri as the Black Panther until this kid grows up to be Black Panther. I don't understand that. Like, it's gonna take a while for that kid to grow up. He looks like he's fucking 8. Or 9, or no, he looks 10. Yeah, I don't know how. Like, if they're gonna make this kid grow up, it's gonna taste like it's gonna taste. Fuck. It's gonna take at least 2 phases for this kid to grow up, and that's gonna be a while. That's gonna be a long time. Anyway, that's really it. No Way Home. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because you already know. You already know all the good stuff and bad stuff about it. This movie's a mess, but it's a good mess. It's the type of mess that, you know, you spill it on the floor, but it looks good. It looks like a good mess. Yeah, there's not really much to say. You already know all the good and bad stuff. The villains are good. You know, the jokes are actually surprisingly good. Like, I already knew they were gonna make a joke about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man shooting webs from his body. I already knew that was coming. Andrew Garfield got, I think, the most attention out of him and Tobey Maguire. And I think that's a good thing because now I like I like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man more. I like him a lot more than I did before. And yeah, this movie cleaned up the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man universe mess, which it really needed to do. Anyway, that's about it. See ya. Bye.